welcome to another video. So this week for me is the bank holiday weekend, so I had a very extended break and I spent a lot of the time outdoors, which does me the world of good. I'll insert the clips of my week. Enjoy the video, guys. So I'm thinking about creating a circular bed underneath one of the trees, like the tree in the middle at the back. Yeah, I'm thinking some like foxgloves, hostas, like shade tolerant plants that will just give a bit of interest at the back. I've set it out with string at the moment. So once I had a shape I was happy with, I went ahead and dug it out with a spade. It took way longer than I thought it would. I am very nearly finished digging out this bed, but the trowel was giving me the first signs of a blister on my palm, so these are the only plasters we have. Kinda cute. This was the final shape that we got, and then I finished the day by watering the seeds and shutting up the greenhouse. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You join me ticking things off my list today. Give you 3 guesses in the comments. This is going to be really typical. Right, we're going to the tip, classic. We're going to the petrol station. And we're going to the garden centre. Who bloody knew? So like the big cardboard boxes from the outdoor furniture, we needed to get rid of. They were like too big for the bin men to take away. So I've flat packed them and put them in the back, along with like the plastic and polystyrene and stuff that was there. I'm going to go and bankrupt myself by topping up with petrol. It's now on like 1.53, I think, that I saw yesterday. But the ones on the motorway I noticed yesterday were 1.81, which is astronomical. I don't think I've ever seen it that high in my life. So it's a little bit crazy. I've been trying to get through some films that have been on my list for a while to watch, because I've got like a bit of free time in the evenings and stuff. And yesterday I watched Blade Runner 2049, the one with Ryan Gosling, because I was just thinking Ryan Gosling was amazing in Project Hail Mary. I saw that the other weekend. Oh my god, film of the year, 100%. It was amazing. I was laughing, I was crying. The visuals were stunning, and I thought Ryan did like such an amazing job. Ryan, first name basis. Anyway, I was thinking about like what other sci-fi he's been in. So I wanted to watch Blade Runner, and I watched it and it was okay. It was just a little bit slow, to be honest. Maybe that's my brain rot talking, because it wasn't fast paced enough for me. Now for the fun part. I'm going to explore. Let's go this way. I have a feeling I know where it goes. I think it'll come out opposite the garden centre, if we're lucky. Some other ones on my list are The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. So I hear that's quite good. Also Penguins of Madagascar, never seen it, so I'm making my way through that. And what else? Parasite. I've never seen Parasite, but I don't want to like freak myself out too much, but that's meant to be good. I feel like I missed a moment with that one. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a good bank holiday weekend and have some nice plans for the sunshine and in your gardens and seeing friends and family. So important to like fill our cups up, you know, our like, not our actual cups, but like our emotional cups. Going to Ibiza. Ooh, we're gonna have a party. Thank you. Gorgeous day. What a gorgeous day. I'm so lucky. Oh, I've woken up with a spring in my step today. Right, don't spend all your money in here, Ellen. Do not spend all your money in here. That was a success for sure. So I got 2 bags of mulch, 2 for £16. And as a little treat with my voucher, I got an olive tree because there's no sign of life from that other one, even though it's huge. Yeah, so this olive tree that I got was £34, which was covered by the voucher, which I thought was amazing. But yeah, it's next to me on the floor in the footwell. It's wobbling like anything. Which side is my petrol thing? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, nearly killed me. So I bought the mulch with the idea that I could suppress some weeds and give a bit more nutrients into the soil by overlaying it into the ground I had uncovered. And here's me doing what I do best, ransacking the rest of the garden for plants to put in new beds. We're going to be doing a bit of Easter baking. You will need ginger nuts for the base, some mini eggs for the top, unsalted butter, Philadelphia, lemon juice, and icing sugar. I think I'm going to eyeball it. I did look up a recipe, but I kind of believe in myself, you know? I feel like the baking vibes are vibing. I don't think I actually said what I was baking here. This is a recipe for mini egg cheesecakes. So I used little ramekins I had from like leftover goo pots and things, and pressed the base into there and then made the filling as well. The next day, Izzy and Ben came over and helped me reshape the back border. I really wanted it to wiggle out again to look a little bit more natural. So they arrived and suddenly it was all done. Thanks so much, you guys. I saw a lot of friends and family over the bank holiday weekend, and I got given this lovely handmade sign for by the pond. Look, how sweet is that? So I'm gonna put it next to the pond now. Shout out to Emily, thank you so much. I realised these borders were way bigger than I thought they would be, but luckily my mum and my friends were able to give me some divisions of their plants that they had to fill in a little bit of the gaps, but a little bit of patience is needed for them to establish and fill the spaces. So I've been very kindly gifted some tomato seedlings from my parents. They look fantastic. They're a bush, like a bushy variety. And these are 2 pepper plants and some cosmos. I also wanted to make a start on my sunflower seeds for this year, so I got a bunch of toilet rolls and filled them with compost, and here's hoping they germinate. I thought I'd do a little bit of a garden centre haul. We just went to the one down the road and I'm really excited about what we got. I started off by getting some hostas because they're really shade tolerant, and I think I really like the bluey silvery ones. I think they look fantastic, so I thought that could fill a few little gaps in the back borders. So I got hosta elegans, and it's going to be sort of a bluey green. It's got a little shoot here, and that was only $4.99. I got hosta halcyon, which is again a sort of bluey, big sort of leafy green hosta, and this was $11.99. So they had a clearance section as well, which was very tempting with a few bits and bobs, but I had some astilbe on my list because I really like how soft the flower sort of shoots are. They can be really like delicate and pink. This was only actually £4, so it's called astilbe to have and to hold, and it looks a sort of pink flower, and at the moment it's just sort of right down to the ground, but it's got a few shoots coming. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this in the greenhouse for a little bit, see what happens, keep it nice and moist, and then find somewhere sunny for it. I also got some organic seaweed, so this was $6.99, and I think it'd be great for all sorts of veg, so mainly tomatoes is what I bought it for, but also peas as well. It says it can do peas, and it's just a good sort of all-purpose one. Then finally, this one here, I got a climbing hydrangea. So we have a really shady spot out at the front of the house because we're sort of west facing out at the front, so it gets really nice evening light, but not much light in the other parts of the day. So I needed something shade tolerant. I wanted evergreen as well, and something quite low maintenance, because my initial thought was like a really nice climbing rose or something, but they need quite a bit more sun than we've got, and I think the maintenance might be a bit too much. So I had a little Google, and one of these climbing hydrangeas was on the list as something that might suit. So it's Hydrangea petiolaris. So it's got really small white flowers and it's evergreen. I've got a trellis actually it was from one of the antique shops in town. I only got it for like £2 or something, and it's going to be perfect because I think this can climb quite high. But yeah, I will show you when I plant all of these bits out. Sorry for the really blurry time lapse here, but this is me putting up the trellis. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun filling out the borders and just starting some spring things. It feels like there's a lot of potential. Anyway, have a lovely week, guys. Let me know what you're up to in your gardens, and yeah, any tips for good ground cover and sort of space fillers for underneath trees, do let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.